Even before she said yes, I will date you, I'm sure that there's some sprinkle of madness that the guy has been giving. That the guy, because this thing was sweet. Forget it now. It's not that deep now. It's not that deep.
Sensitive.
See, let's do a test. Do it back.
Pass me the tissue.
Tears now water. And I've guess what I have learned. Any other person, I said that you're moving mad. Emphasis on moving mad. Next thing. Out.
Hi friends and family, welcome back to another episode of Here for a Reason podcast, a podcast that dives into the rich stories of Africans in the diaspora. Today, obviously, you can see we have a special guest, but before we come to that, let's talk about the fact that the producer and the director are not in studio today. Well, let's just hope that by the next episode, they will be here live and direct to have a chat with you. See, you see this person beside me here? For almost a year now, we've been wanting to bring her to our podcast, talk about things we feel like we want to learn from her, we want to hear her speak. I mean, this woman speaks wisdom. When she speaks, you take a seat and you listen. Because she doesn't just speak, she speaks wise word from the depth of wisdom. Today, I am honored to be sitting beside this role model, this leader. Because remember that the purpose of this podcast is to bring leaders, heroes from different walks of life. And Mindfully Tife, as she's popularly known on Instagram, talks about things that gears up your spirit, your mind. I beg, don't let me throw the horse before the cats. You know how we do it now. Let's get right into our guest for today. Hi Tife.
Hi Chupu.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you too?
Well, look at me, I'm fabulous, babe.
I can see.
Yeah, it's so good to have you here.
Thank you.
And thank you for finally accepting to come on our podcast. It's such a pleasure to have you today.
Thank you.
Anyways, I know you, but I want the audience to know you personally. So kindly introduce yourself to the house.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Tife. My full name is Boluwa Tife. So my friends call me Tife. I currently have a YouTube channel called Mindfully with Tife, same thing on Instagram, and mainly I talk about mental health topics that contribute to our daily lives, how we can be more mature adults as we grow and age in life, stress-free, spiritually, physically, and every other thing wise. So yeah, that's basically the kind of things I share. Sometimes it's not all serious content, it's very intentional and timely topics. So
I like that. Timely topic. Talking about timely topic, today we have a timely topic to talk about. So this is a timely story that was sent to Here for a Reason podcast family, that the person wants us to discuss this topic basically. And so it is a true life story. People, this is a real story. We're not bringing up. This person watches our video every time. I felt like I want you guys to talk about this. I want to learn, and I want your audience to, drop one sentence and about this thing. This person really needs wisdom from you guys. So you see, this is a huge responsibility on us, and we're trusting you and Tife and myself to do justice to this story. All right, so I'm just gonna quickly read the story. So you're just gonna please stay with me. I always tell people, you have to stay with me. We're on this journey together, so don't lose me at any point. All right, this is a story of a lady that moved to Canada at the beginning of the new year, believing that I was walking into the future I had prayed for. I left home engaged. I left my fiance behind with the hope that distance was temporary and marriage was certain. I believed everything would, align just like we all thought, right? But within 3 months of arriving, everything yam pepper scatter. Everything fell apart. Follow me. So back home, serious issue began between our families. I mean, the lady family and the husband's family. Their brother used to be my branch pastor. There was a church cooperative set up to help struggling members. My mom had money in that cooperative. It later turned out that the cooperative money, including my mom's contribution, was used to open his new church.
What? Okay.
Just keep going. Let's keep going. The situation created conflicts, accusations, and eventually police involvement. The relationship did not survive it. I was heartbroken in a new country trying to stay strong. About 6 months later, I met someone else. We started talking, but it didn't last. He was controlling and insecure. He secretly linked my WhatsApp to his phone. What? And checked my conversations. That relationship ended quickly. Later that year, I met someone who felt different. That same year, okay, let's keep going. We started talking in October and began dating in December. Okay. Things were good. Yeah, he talked about marriage. He introduced me to his family. I introduced him to mine. His family came to my parents' house with drinks for introduction. They came again and said they would return to collect the married list. My father told them when to come back, but they never came. I wonder why. Month passed and my parents kept asking me questions I didn't have answers to. I asked him what was happening and explained the pressure I was getting from home. Instead of reassurance, he called me desperate. Suddenly, problems started appearing out of nowhere. In March 2025, he stopped speaking to me completely for 3 months. I tried reaching out. I even called his mother. She said he was angry and would speak when he calmed down. During that period, I saw him at the cinema with another girl. I still had belongings at his place, and when I went there, I noticed painful little details. My clothes had been moved from where I was placed. Some were folded and pushed to the bottom of the drawers. My shoes were removed from his rack and hidden in the laundry room.
That's cold.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're going on. Please don't lose me. If I lose you, find me. Okay. I felt like I was being erased. And in June, I discovered his intimate photos had surfaced online. Uncle, you're bad. And when he came back begging, he said the other girl was just a fling and the photos were posted by his ex. He tried hard to win me back, but healing doesn't move at someone else's speed. Clock it. Clock it. Good. It disappeared for almost 4 months, but I expected everything to be fixed in a week. I moved house for my sanity. I needed a fresh start. I thought changing my environment would erase the pain. On July 1st, he sent a message saying the relationship wasn't working, that he didn't feel the same connection anymore, and that it was time to move on. I broke. Every night I cried and prayed until morning. I would fall asleep at dawn, wake up in the afternoon, go to work, come back and cry again. Bucket deal your eye. It became a routine and I couldn't sleep properly anymore. Leaving my sister's house had been a bold step. I thought moving would help me forget. But the first house on the road into my settlement was the house where he worked. So every time I drove in or out, I saw his car. It felt like I couldn't escape it. I even traveled home thinking distance would completely heal me. Then something unexpected happened. A few weeks ago, I had my road test appointment. I needed someone with class 5 license to accompany me. I called a mutual friend to help, and when he picked me up, I saw one of my ex's friend there. Later, I dropped the mutual friend at his appointment. I saw my own former best friend, someone who had been a negative influence in my relationship in the past. Seeing him would have triggered anger in me, but that day I felt nothing. I felt free, and 15 minutes after I got home, I received a message accusing me of sleeping with the mutual friend, and I laughed, and that was the moment I knew I was healed.
Beautiful.
Oh my God, oh my days.
That's so much intensity.
Okay, that was in the end actually.
That was
that's in the end. And that was the moment I knew I was there. And not because the pain didn't happen, not because I forgot everything, not because I no longer felt anger, hate, or need to defend myself. Sometimes healing is quiet. Sometimes it's realizing that the same people, the same road, the same accusations no longer control your emotions. That's why I'm sharing this, because heartbreak can feel endless, but one day you wake up and realize that you were free.
You're
fly like a bird.
Finally.
That was a long read, guys, and I sincerely apologize if you're unable to keep up with the story. So just rewind as much as you can just to understand the story. But the summary is this lady moved to Canada, and 1 or 2 happened. They fell out. She got into another relationship. Fell out. She got into another relationship. Fell out
again
until she fell to her face, basically. So now we're going to talk about that. Tifa, what do you think about the story?
Okay, I think first of all, one of the things I don't particularly understand is the fact of how she could quickly move on from one relationship to another. Though she didn't tell us how long that was for.
It was there.
It was
the
there?
first one. After the
How long
first
did it take after the
relationship,
first one? Yeah.
It was few months after she got in March, and then 3 months or 6 months after she got into another one. So it's like months, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It probably would not be so bad if she got into another relationship shortly after another one. But I think the issue here is possible that she did not pick the lessons from the previous relationship and ignored what she saw in the new relationship and just went in anyway, having the hopes that things would rather change or things could become better. But I think that's where she got the biggest blow till the very end.
Okay, so thank you so much, Tife. Personally, I would say that first thing is I acknowledge what you went through. No one deserves to go through heartbreak, no matter how little or how big it is. And we all make mistakes.
Definitely.
But I feel like there are some mistakes that you shouldn't make twice. There is this saying that once beaten, 10 times shy.
Mine is forever shy.
Do you get it?
In this case, it should be forever shy.
Right? So you shouldn't even have to make that mistake twice.
Yes.
I mean, because according to you, she
was engaged.
She was like engaged when she left home.
Yeah.
So you had a proper marriage
broke, yeah.
Like,
almost,
bruh,
yeah.
that should send you into like 5 years of self-actualization. First of all, like collect 5 years. First of all, give yourself that break. Let them ask you, and you tell them that like an engagement broke. I mean, some people might not need as much as that time. But what I'm trying to say is, you needed more time to heal, and you didn't just stop there.
Right.
You went into another relationship that between that space you met someone, and let's not mention that this is diaspora. I want to believe this person is in Canada. Obviously, she said she moved to Canada.
Yeah.
So if you're in Canada, then you should know, or like maybe not you should know, but like a part of you should feel that the men here, they are not here for love. I mean, what do you think? Am I speaking the mind of some people?
Definitely.
Like, most men here are not actually 100% out for love.
Yeah.
Some of them are just looking for benefits, right? Things they need to gain.
Yep.
Probably, this person, you said, okay, let me read the part where this person says that later that year, I met someone who felt different, and we started talking in October and became dating in December. Things were good. He talked about marriage. He introduced me to his family. But later, he just stopped talking to you.
But that's the thing. Where does it get to the point, or how does it get to the point where the man changes his mind about the decisions he already made prior to? Like, and now she said I went there to ask him as like a follow-up. Okay, what's going on?
Yes.
Missing parents. The guy said she was desperate. Please, men, can you please answer this question? Please, for real. How do you get to that point? A lady you were chasing, a lady that you were interested in, a lady that in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night, you are calling her. She did not force you. How do you get to the point where she's now desperate? I need an honest answer.
That's a very good question.
Please, I need you to really check the comment section for this, because this is a very, very important thing.
Yes, and I think you are right, because you definitely chased that to the point of she said yes, and all of a sudden she's
now desperate,
and you didn't give her any cogent reason why this relationship cannot work. I also would say that for the lady in that situation, like this person, like stayed back, didn't reach out to you, didn't talk to you, didn't do anything
for days.
And I think this person is in Nigeria, because according to her, she said she called the person's mother, and he said, according to her, she said she called the person's mother, and the person's mother said he's angry. What made him angry? We don't know that. What happened? What has transpired?
That's another thing.
Those time, and even when he finally came out and said he wasn't interested anymore, did she take out time to sit back and think, why? What happened? What did he hear? What does he know? What did I do? What did he do? Like, what happened between those times for the guy to just suddenly say he's no longer interested?
Right. But you know one thing, there's one huge lesson that I've learned psychology about people. See, the dating pool, this period, this age, is very, very selfish.
Dirty. Yeah, it's dirty.
You only know yourself. As I stand right now, if I meet any man, I only know myself until this man proves, says, and does. See, that doing part is the most important.
That's
See,
right.
You have to take whatever some men would tell us now with this, like a sprinkle of salt. Like, you can't take it wholeheartedly. Because now, at the end of the day, I think some of us have to learn to be savages.
Yes.
Now, this man has chased. When he was chasing, when he was fully interested, did she what's the word now? Did she motivate him to do that? She probably didn't do anything special. But at the point when this man changed his mind, I think the toxic thing to learn here is that just mirror the person's energy. When you mirror their energy and they start reacting, you know that, oh, so you know that what you were doing was actually bad, or what you were doing does not make sense. The minute you do that, you have to start seeing, no matter how wicked or insensitive this might sound, we have to actually learn to detach very fast. Once somebody seems to move like you're the one disturbing them, you're the one being clingy, you're the one holding on to them, you're the one desperate for the marriage. Fine girl, you got options. Move, like, carry that self-dignity, carry it like, okay, if he's no longer interested, simple and short, start. You have to make yourself, you have to project yourself on that self-worth, because if the man starts to see that, okay, she's already calling me, she's already trying to reach me, asking me, oh, she wants to talk to me, then he starts to give the man like, okay, I can now do some serious accord. Don't give him that chance.
That's right.
And I'm saying this even from a personal stand, because I did it. And just like this woman, I cried. The tears now water.
Somebody pass me the tissue,
tears
please.
now water. And guess what I have learned? Any other person, I said that you're moving mad. Emphasis on moving mad. I've seen the signs. So to be very simple. Next thing.
Bruh, guys, wait, I can feel the heat from here. But I wish we could get cold water right now for you, just for you to,
Can we get some ice water?
Just for you to cool down, right? And I feel you. I feel you 100%, because when something happened to you, a wise woman will be the one to say that this would never happen to me again. But the unwise one would be like, well, it's just part of life, let's go on. And I think that's just the situation here, because I see a pattern here.
Yes.
For this person.
Yeah, for her.
There's a pattern for her here, because this person says that the kind of the choice. Yes, I think I see a pattern with that choice of man.
Yeah, the choice of man.
Yeah, you choose someone where I know this they online. That's the question. How did the person get online?
My women, my ladies, my girls.
Honestly, I think we ladies,
don't do that.
We can do better than we can do better with our choice of men. Right? We can. You see. If only we just want to lie to ourselves. We see it and we know it.
That's
when
true.
you see a guy,
Papa, you're not wrong.
You
like
know
100%.
It's just that we lie to ourselves, we deceive ourselves, we don't love ourselves to the point of saying, I don't want this for myself.
That's true.
This lady must have seen something in this second guy.
Even before she said yes, I will date you, I'm sure that there's some sprinkle of madness that the guy has been giving. That the guy will be moving. You know how she'll be like, wait though. You know the funny thing? I think some of us, we end up loving other people other than ourselves. So for example, now you're coming towards me and you step on my feet. You are very close. You should have. If I tell you, oh, you stepped on my feet, now your answer tells me if truly you understand what you did and you apologize. If not, tell me, oh, I matched, no, and you just pass. Do I want to take responsibility for your own action or how I'm gonna take that? If you don't apologize, it really shows me that you're emotionally immature and you're wicked. Now, a man would have showed you shaking for the first instance, but guess what? You said he probably did not mean it. He probably had a bad day.
Excuses
and guess what? From excuses to excuses, enter what? River of crying.
Rivers of crying. So she there's a pattern here, and I'll just say for like young ladies, just take your time. Take your time. Like, what's the rush? Because this person, I don't know.
Love used to enter a different.
Bro, that's
sometimes love will not like to have patience.
I don't think love works that way. In less than a year, you dated like 3 or 4 people. And you didn't think that what's really going on here? Like,
she probably was trying to fill a void as well. She wanted to feel loved. She really wanted someone that was intentional, or someone that is intentional, someone that would truly love her. But at the end of the day, she kept on meeting men who would probably wanted to take advantage of her simplicity or her genuinity. But now the issue is at the first light of when you know that this person is actually moving mad, you've probably given them the first grace. The second time, they know what they are doing.
You know what's making me laugh? It's the fact that
you know what we are doing.
You're moving mad.
No, but I'm sorry, people. But that's the thing. See, okay, how else do we qualify this? Tell me.
See, I agree with you. He's moving mad. But like, you can't see a mad person actually stand, because that's the way it's ringing my head. Like,
you know the way I call it moving. Do you know the way I call it moving mad? Now we know how we behave to people who we like. People that you really like. Do you cut corners? Do you do things intentionally that will not please them? No. If I like you, there are things I know I don't want to do. Because number one, I don't want to offend you.
Yes,
number two, I don't want to lose you.
Yeah.
In fact, if possible, I don't want to even see another person as your best friend, a mini best friend there. It's me. Why would I want somebody else to be interested in you? In fact, if they can be interested in you, but I don't want you to go. Yeah. You can't change sides on me if I truly love you. So why would you be doing things intentionally? Now, when all of these men have been doing these things, didn't she see the pattern? They went on to other people.
Yeah.
No, simple.
Down, like sis, we feel for you, and we hope you're really healing. And let's come to the healing part of this, because that's what I love about her. Because after the storm, there is a calm, and they say there is a light at the end. I like the fact that there was light at the end of your tunnel. Yeah, because if the light did not shine, Auntie me, you are drowning. Because the fact that she said at the end of it, she said I was healed, not because the pain didn't happen, not because I forgot everything, but because I no longer felt anger, hate, or the need to defend myself. And she said healing is quiet.
Very quiet.
So I like the fact that she healed at the end of it. Now there is a phrase where she said that I really wanted us to talk about, that you cannot heal on someone else's time. I don't know if you heard that part. I'm just going to quickly look for that phrase that she said. You can't heal on someone. Yes, but healing doesn't move at someone else's speed. Clock it. Clock it. You cannot heal at someone else's pace.
Definitely.
And I just hope that this auntie is actually healing on her own pace, and she's not letting her mother, her father, because I think she mentioned the pressure too for the second one that came and eventually went quiet on her. That her mother, they were calling her the alpha. The pressure might be there, but I honestly wish or hope that she's actually doing the healing. And what do you think about, that phrase of, but healing doesn't move at someone else's speed?
So definitely, when you're trying to, I would take you for example. So if I had done something wrong to you, I don't expect that when I've told you sorry now, I'm expecting your countenance to change towards me. The hurt is still there. I need to give you time to ease out on me. I can't say I've told you sorry. Let's go to Tim Hortons now, because I really want to make you happy. Actually, because at the end of the day, from my own end, or rather from your own end, you need to see that, I really understand what I've done, and you've chosen to actually forgive and move past it. But the minute someone starts to pressure you, I told you sorry yesterday now, and they start like trying to hurry you up in that process, I don't know what they're trying to achieve, but it's just to make you forget it now. It's not that deep now. It's not that deep.
Sensitive.
See, let's do a test. Do it back.
I like you.
See that what? See, you don't understand. See, that's one of my biggest lessons of 2025, because I know myself. I like to make excuses for people, but this is when I learned it. When you think that what someone has done to you, they really did not mean it, or you think that maybe they did not think of it that way, and maybe they don't understand it that way. Backgrounds are different. We're making some kind of excuses. Just try that what the person did to you. Just strategically plan to do it back. Either you're pretending or intentional, but please don't go and do the one that's the precaution. I know I can help you to share from it too, but just try. That way you understand that we really do know what we are doing. It's the same way when you've offended somebody. somebody, they really cannot rush you into getting back in motion with them. It doesn't make any sense. It has to ease up, because when you did it, what happened? They took their time. It took a moment. Allow yourself get back to normal, because one of the things that backfire when you hurry somebody up in forgiving you, in letting go of some certain things, it turns into resentment, especially when it plays back again. You step me today, step me tomorrow. You step on my toes again by the next day, and you're telling me you're sorry. Now the change is not there. So it skyrockets once everything will now break finally. So
there is layers to it. And I think that just reminded me of the post that I made recently about, the 5 ways, the apology language. Like, sorry is not just sorry. Some people, sorry takes time. They need time to really think and see that you're actually changed before they know that, oh, you're actually sorry. Some people need you to say more, do more. But either ways, I just want to say thank you so much for sharing your wisdom concerning this topic. And
thank you for having me.
Sis, I hope you are able to pick 1 or 2 from this episode concerning your story. We wish you all the best, and we wish you well. We just hope that you take time to give yourself the break. Just cut yourself that break. Go on, do things you've always wanted to do without dating or relationship. I mean, me, I've explored singlehood though. They call me the president of Singles Nation, and I own it in my full chest. Because this single is sweet. It's sweet. Sis, you don't have to be single, but my one is take time to heal.
Oh my God.
You just said it yourself. Healing is very, very important, and I'm glad you're healing. Do you have any final words for this lady?
I was just thinking of something, but I kind of lost my thought there. Take time. Hopefully you would probably meet another man again, and this time I beg you with everything in me, take your time. Take your time in observing. Take your time in prayer. See, the one you don't understand. See what I'm telling you now. I learned it.
Some people learn it
personal experience. See, pray that prayer. See, don't let somebody hurry you up to doing the wrong thing, because at the end of the day, it will sting like a scorpion's venom. Take your time. See, when the man starts to show signs of he's not patient enough, let him be going. Because at the end of the day, you will find answers to what you were trying to be patient about, and it will be clearer. And even the man will be like, okay, while I was waiting to understand what this girl was trying to do, I understood this. Perspective and ways of life will open up. So my charge is don't hurry up next time. Don't be too quick to it. Make your decisions in a more informed manner, and hopefully it will turn out to be a more successful relationship, and it will end where you're hoping for.
Thank you so much, Tife. Well, I'm just going to say that I have a book called Being Single Isn't a Waiting Room. It's a workshop. It's a journal book that can help you to actually do the healing and self-discovery while you are waiting for the right person. Just like Tife has advised you, pray. The right man is out there. Honestly, you just need to pray and wait till God do it. Thank you so much, friends and family, for joining this episode. Please do well to drop your 1 cent, 2 cent. We'll be sure to be in the comments, and the lady also will be in the comments to read all of your feedback and your suggestions. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Guys, please click the bell button or subscribe, like, share, and please follow Mindfully Tife on Instagram and also on our YouTube, right?
Yes, Mindfully Tife.
Yeah, and until next time, it is Tata.